Well, hello. Here we are at the end of our 8th year of the Living Water School. My husband is calling this time period Living Water 2.0. We are heading into our 9th year by God's grace at the Living Water School. Just hearing that is so crazy, but God has done amazing things. But, the world tends to see me the most out there teaching and speaking and showing videos of what I'm doing on my side of things. And sometimes people think I'm teaching everything from basketball to math to little children how to read, which, as we all know, is utterly impossible. And also, I think it's so important that the world understands that this school would not be here without our committed, amazing staff. So we decided to create this video for the world to know who exactly is behind the work of the Living Water School. We're going to let our biology teacher and basketball coach and mentor, Pastor Dwayne McKinney, go first, because as you can see, he is at basketball practice as we speak, and we're going to allow him to share a little bit about himself and the work he does and his organization with the Living Water School.
Hello, everybody. My name is Pastor Dwayne McKinney. I teach biology at the Living Water School, and I'm excited. I'm excited about the school and what's upcoming. Also, we also have started a basketball program that we are partnering with the Living Water School called 4 Point Play, where we help train the mind, the body, the spirit, and teach them the importance of impacting the community as well. So that's my role at Living Water School. I'm excited for what God's got for us coming up.
Thank you, Pastor Dwayne, and you have been such a blessing to all of us. I'm just so glad to have you with us. And so now I'll talk a bit more about myself, because there might be someone in the world who doesn't know who I am. I'm Anika Prather. My husband and I, Damon, founded the Living Water School almost 9 years ago. And I currently teach some of the humanities or English language arts classes. And mainly, though, my focus is to just keep the school going and running and functioning and all the little moving parts working together well. And I've been doing that for 8 years. I am excited, though, that like I said, that we're calling this Living Water 2.0. I will be stepping back from a lot of that administrative stuff. And so I'm excited that this video is going to introduce you to some very key people who are going to help continue to keep the machine working smoothly. So I look forward to you meeting them. And I just want everyone to know that the reason we started the Living Water School was to provide a very safe space, healthy space for children to be free to learn and grow as God has created them, but also be given the academic tools they need to navigate this world and to figure out God's purpose for their lives. And so we did it with a passion for our own children and for other people's children. And so I'm just so happy that God has been able to keep us alive and well through a pandemic, through financial challenges, through all types of ups and downs. He has continued by his grace to sustain us without debt, sustain us without missing payments to those we owe, from our rent to our staff receiving what they are supposed to get paid. God has been faithful that we have not missed a beat with that. And he continues to provide for us, and he continues to add to this community. So I'm going to let my husband, Damon, share at this time.
All right, thank you. And you might want to explain why you're called Cornea Classical Fellowship on the screen, but we can get back to that a little bit later. Once again, my name is Damon Prather. I am the co-founder of a Living Water School and the executive director of a Living Water Center. Living Water Center comprises of a Living Water School and adult learning education classes and other things. I mean, the goal of a Living Water Center is to provide educational service to a Christian community from kindergarten to adult in a wide range of areas. For Living Water School, I am the business manager. You may receive an email from me in regards to your tuition contract, any financial questions. Usually those go through me. And like Nika said, we are transitioning to the next level of the Living Water School, where we've enlisted more help this year to help out with some of those administrative tasks. And so perhaps, Lord willing, you'll see even a bit less of me this year in terms of some of the financial administrative work. With that, that includes all I have to say. I will hand it over to Miss Pauline Miner.
Hi, happy Friday, everyone. I serve as the director of spiritual formation at the Living Water School. So generally, I'm the first person that scholars see in the morning because I oversee Morning Rain. And Morning Rain is where I lovingly guide, our scholars in their spiritual formation and helping them to mature spiritually in their walk with the Lord. And I also partner with parents in doing this. So I consider it a blessing to be able to do so. Also, I serve as their Agape Bible teacher, where those who want to take a deeper dive in the Word of God and have a better understanding of their walk with the Lord, I provide that. Last year, I also started God's Girls Gathering, which is another Bible study group, but it's done in a more fun way. And we're embracing, how God sees us as ladies. And I also provide tutoring for English language arts for those who need a little bit additional assistance in their writing and reading skills, since we're a project-based, school. And I enjoy what I'm doing. And I look forward to having these meaningful interactions with our scholars and seeing them really grow and take on ownership of their own walks with the Lord. And it's important that they make this decision for themselves. It's not something that is forced on them, but it's offered. And it's just exciting to see how many have really taken their walks more seriously and be able to see the growth that I've seen in the past year with them. So I consider it an honor and a privilege to be able to do so. And I also want to mention it's my passion because of my degree that I recently obtained. I have a master's in practical theology with a concentration on church and ministry. And so it just accompanies my passion for mentoring and really coaching young people.
And I just want to say that so everyone understands how important it is for us, more important than math, reading, or anything else, is a child's spiritual formation. We feel like if they have that in place, the Word of God says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added. And I've seen that principle to be true. That formula does really work. And so one reason why we've placed such an emphasis on bringing in Pauline with her background and her master's degree and blessing her with that title of Director of Spiritual Formation is we want to communicate to everyone else that this, to us, is the most important thing. That it is so important that there is someone assigned the responsibility of developing the children spiritually. Now, that doesn't mean that all of the children come out and want to be missionaries and pastors. It doesn't even mean that everyone who leaves here is a Christian. We welcome all families and all faiths into the space, but they will hear about Christ and they will hear his word and they will be given an opportunity to know how to have a relationship with him. They will also know we will love them no matter which path they choose. But we take it very seriously that it is important that we clearly present the gospel of Jesus Christ to every student when they come to us, and we can't handle that lightly. So we are just really grateful to finally have someone like Pauline who has taken full responsibility of developing the spiritual formation of the students. So we're just glad to have you, Pauline. Pauline, you can pick the next person.
Okay, I'd like to choose Miss Claudina.
Hi, everyone. Hi, my name is Claudina Baker, and I am so excited to be a part of such an amazing school, the Living Water School. I am the dance teacher, I teach art and the Little Springs, and I have enjoyed teaching at the Living Water School and all that the children even bring to the school. So thank you for
You can pick the next person.
Mr. Shields.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Denise DeShield. I've been with the Living Water School since the beginning. I teach math, first grade through the seventh grade. And also I co-teach with the high school math with Pastor Dwayne. One of the things that we like to do at the Living Water School is we try to get the students to take charge of their education and be responsible for their education, learning to not only be responsible in getting assignments done and managing their time, but also to pursue the things that they are really interested in and not just focus on what we have, but what things are they truly interested in learning or want to do. And also we want the students to get the training and skills as Ms. Anika had said, to get the skills that they need that's going to really help them to reach their goals in life, especially in the spirit realm. We work on that in everything that we do. We bring that spirit of Christ into our school and into our teaching. So we do things in a loving and nurturing way and a supportive way for the students. And I just love working at the Living Water School. And now we're going to go to Miss Renita. She is amazing.
Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Renita Buford, and I am so excited to still be here at Living Water School. I have been here since day one when my son used to go to the school. And, I am the amazing music teacher, and I also teach PE. And I just love our music class. It has just grown so much. And the kids have just taken it as a way of another language, and a way of expression. And not only it has helped them mentally, but it's also helped them physically. And I'm just so excited to be a part of the school, and it's such an honor. And so I will pass it on to Miss Cassie.
I knew you were going to choose me. Hello, everybody. My name is Cassetta Pringle. All the students and faculty call me Miss Cassie, and I'm really pleased and honored to be with the Living Water School one more year. I've been a part of this school for a few years now. And I've served in the capacity of enrollment specialist, and I've also done a pathways coordinator, and now I'm going to be moving away from enrollment and just doing pathways and something else that Miss Anika has developed called Oceans Prep, which we'll be doing with Miss Anika and Miss Renita, and we're really excited about that. So the Pathways and Oceans Prep really is a program that prepares students in our older learning groups and also our alumni and some graduates from other schools to transition away from the Living Water School, and where we celebrate their personal strengths and their talents and their interests, and we discuss their areas of growth and any areas where they need to kind of stretch and grow a little bit more. So we also discuss what the portrait of a graduate is, and assist and encourage students to develop characteristics that are necessary for them to succeed in our changing world. And that is what I do, and that's quite a mouthful. And really excited about that. I am going to popcorn it over to Miss Andrea Ornsby.
Well, thank you, Miss Cassie. I guess I am new to everyone here. I am Andrea Ormsby, and I am Dr. Prather's new executive assistant. And so my goal here is really to help Anika separate her personal life from her school, work, everything else life, and essentially give her back her sanity. She has worked tirelessly. She loves the school. She loves you all. I can't tell you how much I've heard about each of you, and I feel like I know you all, even though I'm just coming here for the first time. But I do not have any children in the school. I actually met Anika when I actually hosted an event where she spoke at our school where my children attend. They attend a classical charter school, and we had an event where Anika spoke, and just in our conversation, learning about what she's doing with Living Waters, I definitely wanted to jump on board when she expressed the need to make this margin in her life. And so my duties will be helping to on the administrative side for both she and Damon. And so most of you will get to know me quite a bit more. And the goal is, again, to help make things run a bit smoother and efficiently, and essentially help everybody get to that next level that the school is destined to go. So I'm very pleased to be here. I have 3 children, one that just turned 15, and my twins will turn 13 next week. So I know what it is to raise them, and I have that passion that you all have, especially as Nita mentioned, in terms of making sure that they get that understanding of their spiritual growth and what's most important, which is that relationship that they can choose to have with God. So I am happy to join the team and excited to see what the rest of the year has to bring. I will now turn the mic over to Ambo.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. And this is very cool for me. As Pauline was talking about leading the students, I was thinking of the times I got in trouble when I was a teenager and her reprimanding me and how those things have stayed with me, not to do what Pauline told me not to do. Then I was also thinking about Anika and how we were walking on Howard's campus, and we both went into education together, and I told her the first day I want to do something in theater. And so that's what I will be doing performances and doing creative arts with that, in terms of we'll make the props, sometimes we'll do some things with the set, maybe some puppetry. So I will lead workshops and do classes as well. So nice to meet you guys.
And I just want to say that some of us have known each other for a very long time. And I feel really honored to now be able to work together to continue the work of spreading the gospel through education as well. And so I've known Pauline since I was barely in kindergarten, and I've known Ambo since I was 2. And we've been best friends since that time. And so it's just an honor to be able to work with people who've been a part of my life. And Pauline has also been a huge influence on my life. Amber has also been Amber was the one who influenced me to go to minor in theater. Her love for the arts was definitely contagious. And then Pauline definitely played a huge role in discipling me. So when I share these personal stories with those who are listening, so that you understand that I'm bringing you every resource God has given to me that has blessed my life, and I'm trying to give it back to the world. And so I just want everyone to understand that. And so on that note, I'm going to pick Jamila, who is also my cousin, and who has been such a blessing in my life. So of course, we've known each other since little people, or since she was little. And so I'm excited for you all to hear what she will be bringing to us this year.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jamila Bisbee, and I am really glad to be here. I have been just kind of on the sidelines cheering the Living Water School on since the beginning, and just have felt so blessed that my son is able to attend the school. So I'm parent here at the school. And I am very excited for this school year to just be able to come along and join the team and all that they're doing. Something I'm looking really forward to doing is coming along with the students to help them take up agency in their school community to engage in healthy conflict. And so it's a really big part of how the school runs for students to be able to engage with each other on how to resolve things. And so I'm looking forward to being able to speak to students. I'm looking forward to being able to offer support in self-compassion, self-regulation, emotional intelligence, just being able to resolve in a healthy way for students to be more self-aware, learning how to self-manage themselves, social awareness, relational management, all those good things. So I'm looking forward to being in the space and being able to be there for students as they resolve conflicts that should be happening amongst students, because they are learning and growing. And so that should be happening, but just for them to be able to do it in a healthy way. And so just that, I think that will be happening once a week. And then I want to also make myself available to students outside of there and to families and parents outside of that setting. My background is counseling psychology. And so I really just do have a passion for, and also feel very honored that people just allow me to be in their space as they learn to resolve life issues. So that's all I got. And I'm going to pick Teresa.
Hello, everyone. My name is Teresa Kennedy, and I've been with Anika for some years now. And I'm taught the Little Springs, which is the youngest group of the school. And it's been such a blessing to teach them. And what I've taught definitely was a key thing was Bible. And that was our morning rain. I've taught their writing class, science, history, and I can go on. But just working with them has been amazing. And just seeing the growth of the school has been great as well. And just working with her has been awesome. And seeing how much the kids have learned and grow, have seen their growth throughout the school year has been amazing. So nice to meet everyone.
And I don't know if you explained this, but just to reiterate, the school has different learning groups. Instead of grades, they're in learning groups, and those learning groups are based on the classical trivium. So the pre-grammar group, we call the Little Springs, and that's grades K through 2 and sometimes 3. Sometimes kids are not quite ready to leave the nest. So that Little Springs is what Carissa ran like a master. And she has always worked with our youngest group, and all of my own 3 children have come up through Carissa's teaching. And so I just see anyone who's come up through her teaching are very strong academically as they move on. And so we have just valued how she plants those seeds of the gospel in them, those seeds of reading and math and just engagement and developing as little human beings. So those are the Little Springs. And then the Little Springs goes the next part of the trivium, which is a part of the grammar phrase. We call those the creeks. And so I did like some scientific research on this. So springs flow into creeks. So it's kind of got this whole picture that I'm going to paint for you really quick. And so from the Little Springs, they go into the creeks, which are grades 3 through 6. And they continue to develop, but they leave this kind of one teacher nurturing thing, and they have different teachers, and they learn to navigate their schedule and how to work independently and find their way in our community. So that's the creeks, and they continue to develop those skills based on the trivium that they need to grow academically. Then the creeks, Little Springs flows into creeks, and the creeks flow into rivers. And so and I know all this because I live on a creek. And so I see it goes to the Potomac River. And so like, this is how the whole image started in my head, in case anybody was wondering where this came from. And so, and so the creeks flow into the rivers, and the rivers are the dialectic, the logic part of the trivium, where they are continuing to build on the skills they've learned as little people, but they're also learning to think more critically, to think more for themselves, to develop their own way of thinking. They're writing full essays at this point where they're expressing their thoughts and opinions and understandings without constantly being taught, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to learn. And then the rivers flow into the bays, which is that part of the water that's just before the ocean, before they're launched off. And the bays are rivers are grades 7 through 9. And then the rivers flow into the bays, BAYS, which are grades 10 through 12. And that whole time is used to prepare them for what they're going to do when they graduate. And we get them thinking about that as early as possible so that we can make plans. And then they graduate and they're released into the ocean of the world. And this year, we're going to start a brand new program called Ocean Prep. You graduated from high school, you've met all of your high school requirements, but maybe you've worked so hard to just finish high school, you feel like you need more time to figure out your next path, and you don't want to be just thrown out into the world just yet. So you can stay with us for a lower price, but you just kind of can talk to us and we'll help you navigate your way. Cassie and Renita will be running that program, and just basically we're functioning as mentors for you as you figure out what's next. We help you figure out how to fill out college applications if you hadn't had a chance to do that when you were a senior, how to get ready for an SAT if you have to do that, how to apply for a job, like whatever you need to go to the next thing. And it's very individualized. So we don't have a big blueprint that's for everyone. But it's just, we're providing another resource for our students who still need extra help. But if they join Ocean Prep, they will still have to do a seminar. So they'll still be discussing classical literature with us. And they will take a financial management course and a Bible course. And then the rest of it, they're free, figuring out their path in life. And so that's Ocean Prep, because we don't want to leave any stone unturned. We want to make sure as a school entity that whatever child comes into our community feels like they are supported until they can fly by themselves. And if you've stayed with us and you're staying connected to us, you have not fallen through the cracks. And sometimes it takes a little longer than others, but that's okay. We basically are communicating to our students, we are here for as long as you need us. And then there are some who fly really early. We've had students fly out at 16 and we help them fly out at 16. It's not for a child who performs low. It is not for just a child who performs fast. It's for every child to get their educational needs met. So that's just how our program works. So I'm just so thankful for how each teacher has taken part in that development. Who has not gone? Tarita has just popped in, and I know she's driving, so I'm going to let her talk, and then Tarita, you can pick the next person. If you haven't gone yet, like put your hand up in the window or what have you, so that we all know that you still haven't had a chance to introduce yourself. Hi, Tarita.
Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great summer. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. I am Tyrita. My son is also a student at Living Water. I feel like this school was a godsend. I don't know if Miss Cassie has spoken already, but I am she's passing her torch, part of her torch on to me. I'll be in charge of the enrollment for Living Water School. What else am I supposed to say? I don't know. I kind of missed everything. I'm sorry. I was driving.
No, that's fine. I mean, that's you be in charge of enrollment. We just want everybody to know who this beautiful face is when they're talking to you through email.
Right. And hopefully this year, I don't know, last year me and Miss Cassie had talked about it. I wanted to do like cooking for an elective, like something. So maybe I can do that. I'm thinking twice this year. I guess I'll be getting together with Jen to see what her schedule's doing for the kids. But the school is brightened my eyes to so much, and my son is doing well, and he's getting a positive enforcement from everybody, and he's becoming a much better human, and that's what I want. So all I can ask for. And I'm here, I'm here to help out wherever I can when time allows. And that's about it. I guess I don't know who hasn't gone. Miss Cassie, have you gone? I can pass it on
I
to
think they
you.
have hands up if they haven't gone. I love Tarita. Some of our parents also come down to our center. We are primarily an online school. You don't have to be in person. You could be anywhere literally in the world. We are accredited with Middle State, so you can be anywhere in the world and attend our school. Even if it's on the other side of the world, you might be doing classes at night, but but we're here. But we do have a building in Old Town Alexandria, and that building is where we gather from time to time, not every day, definitely not every day, but throughout the school year. We have our parties, our fellowships, some of our events in that building, and we're going to have a few more events. I know like Amble's going to be leading drama workshops in the building, and so we've done a camp at the building, so we do have a space. And Tarita has been one of those parents, and Cassie as well has been one of those parents who comes and volunteers and hangs out with us at the building. Miss Carissa ran the building last year and was just a blessing to us with that, and we're going to miss her. So you can pick either one, Jennifer or Melody.
Okay, Jennifer, you're up.
Hello, everyone. How you doing today?
Good.
Well, I'm Jennifer Simmons. I am also a parent of a student at the Living Water School. My son started with Miss Anika when he was 9, maybe. He's been there. He's going into his junior year of high school. But I actually asked to be a part of the Living Water School because I feel as though I could be an asset to the Living Water School and some of our students. So my job is I'm a student coordinator. My job is to help make sure that our kids flow perfectly. So what I do, I organize fun field trips, our private events. We do end of the year banquet, our prom, graduation, and also do the welcoming party for the new parents and the new students that are coming into the school. So this year we're doing a pool party, which is considered the hello and goodbye party. So what we do, we basically say goodbye to the kids that are leaving and hello to the kids that are coming in and the families that are coming in. I just want to, like with my son, the school has been really, really, really a godsend, just like Tyrita said. My son he didn't read properly. He didn't write properly. So in that span of time, Miss Anika and Mr. Shield, Miss Cassie, oh my God, am I missing anybody? It's a whole lot of
Miss Olivia, I think everybody.
Miss Olivia, Mr. Burrell that is no longer here, Mr. Tony, Miss Claudina. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody, but I really am glad that I'm under the umbrella, and now I'm glad that I'm part of the Living Water staff, so I can help us with students that just sometimes want to hang out with Miss Jen and don't want to have the ability to say, I'm scared to talk to my parents. I'm scared to talk to my peers. I'm that fun lady. So that's what they call me. I'm the fun lady, as the students will call me. So I'm here to help any way I can. Our kids are in good hands. I promise you, we're more than a school. We're our family. We're a village. It just takes one to teach one. And I say it starts at the top. If it wasn't for Miss Anika and Mr. Damien, our school wouldn't be what it is. But it's promising. It's going to the next level. So now we have Ocean Prep coming up. Yay! And then now we got the basketball program, Coach Dwayne, Pastor Dwayne. He's starting that. So we're accredited. So now the skies are the limit. So now we could just open the doors to everyone. So this is a family-oriented school, and you will love to be a part of Living Waters. Miss Melody. Oh yeah, I forgot Miss Melody. She's the STEM teacher. I forgot Miss Melody. Please forgive me, Miss Melody.
You're forgiven, Jennifer. Thank you. I am Miss Melody, as known by the Living Water family. Although I don't have any scholars here at the school, it definitely has been an absolute blessing to be able to work within my passion and share and nurture similar interests within our scholars. I conduct STEM or STEAM activities, and oversee the chemistry class as of last year, and which really are kind of intertwined. The main focus is to continue to introduce our scholars to many opportunities that are available within our science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Not only supporting the scholars, but I work to also support our teachers here at Living Water. And I really try to incorporate opportunities and activities that the students can use in the other courses, so it's not just about what they're doing with me, but can they use these skills and take them into the other courses? So that's really one of the my main goals and passions with working with Living Water. Much of the activity is obviously online, synchronous and asynchronous activities, but also bringing other opportunities to the school, like the spelling bee. We've done that. We've talked about like little virtual math opportunities, and even spoke with Miss Claudina last year about trying to incorporate some geography activities and really kind of draw out the kids a little more in those areas. And so I am extremely blessed to be here, be a part of the family, and continue supporting our scholars and educators.
We feel so blessed to have you, Melody. We are so thankful that God has led you to share your gifts with us. We are so thankful for that. And Melody is so amazing. We've been waiting for some things to come through at Johns Hopkins, where I'm also leading there, and but it's coming through, and I've been wanting to bring her wisdom over to Johns Hopkins. So I'm excited about some projects we'll be doing together there. So, and I'm sharing that here so everyone who's watching knows that we are more than just, someone said, more than just a school. We are a family community, but we are also very high qualified. All of us who work with these students have different either degrees or certifications or experiences that have given us this expert resume for providing the best educational experience for each and every child. And so we just feel so blessed, from Claudina, who has studied around the world in the art of ballet and written her own books on it and how to use ballet to the glory of God. That's another thing. All of our staff members love God, and they all seek to honor him with whatever gifting or training or degree or certification they have. There is a desire to use that to give glory to God and to draw people closer to him. And so I cannot tell you how humbled and thankful I am for all of you. Every day I wake up, I am just so grateful that you choose to be here. I do not take that lightly. And I'm just thankful that you have chosen to join me in this work and continue to be here. And so when we talk about Living Water 2.0, this next level also involves seeking the funding that we need to make sure all of you all are blessed financially for the sacrifices that you have made to be here. I want you to know that it's something we pray for and are constantly seeking for. But one thing that's a blessing to us is that you're not here for the money. You're here because of a call on your life from the Lord. You have never made us complained about that or anything like that. You've always just given your all, as if, you worked some big time corporate position. You do it with excellence. You're deeply concerned about the care of the students. Sometimes I get text messages from one or many of you late at night about what are we going to do about this student? And this is what I think I can do. You have volunteer time without pay. And so this school is amazing because it is full of dedication, love, commitment, grace, nurturing, tenderness, acceptance, and brilliance. And I'm glad you're here with us. So if there's nothing else that needs to be said, honey, did you want to say anything else? We're going to end out our time. I'm hoping that this video shares with the world who we are as a teaching and learning community. And we hope that you will consider enrolling your child, no matter where you are in the world, all of our classes are online. If you happen to be in the DC metropolitan area, you can come hang out with us, whether we're hiking through the woods, because we go hiking pretty regularly, or we're down at our building having a party, or celebrating Black History Month, or whether we are on a field trip at the Native American Museum or at the American History Museum, or whether we're headed out on a bus to go see the Bible come alive on stage at Sight and Sound. If you are nearby or you want to get a plane ticket, we've had students do that. I know Jamila used to send her son to fly in, and Claudina has sent her kids to fly in to take part in our activities. We also, our virtual learning experience is really unique in that it's very vibrant and it's very alive, and the students create actual virtual communities. After school is over, they break out into their Zoom rooms and sessions that we've given to them from the school. We all kind of monitor what's going on in there and hold people accountable for good online etiquette. And they get together and talk and crochet and play video games and dance and come up with, and so they develop these relationships with one another, so that the kids who are not here with us feel like they are a part of a community. So we want to invite you to join our community wherever you are in the world, and we hope you will. Good night, everyone.
All right.